Luciana. Say good morning. Say good morning. How you doing? She's doing very well. So I'm just gonna quickly take Luciana to the clinic and then take her to school. Then I will sit down properly and talk about what I have to talk about today. Okay, so stay tuned, don't go anywhere. Lulu. Like I said to you, okay, from the clinic to the school and then school, here I am. So I'm done with Luciana for today, for this morning, and then I'm right here right now, so let's talk. Like the title of this video says, I said do not apply for the Brazilian tourist visa if you're pregnant. Okay, so if you come from a country where you need to apply for a visa to enter Brazil, it is very important for you to know this message I'm about to deliver today. So many people come to my page. We talk about how to get their visas, and if they have questions, they ask me on how to apply for apply for their visas, and if they have anything they want to talk to me about, like anything they want me to help them clarify when they start to apply for their visas on the visa portal, I am always there to respond. Okay, so for example, they have problems in one particular area, they don't know what to write there, they take a picture, send to me, I tell them what to do step by step until we finish applying for their visas. But in recent times, it is very important for you to know that pregnant women are being targeted by the Brazilian embassy. The reason being that Brazil is a birth tourism country, a situation whereby when you give birth to your baby here, your baby automatically becomes a Brazilian citizen. As a result, a lot of people take advantage of the situation. They come in here and they give birth and either go back or stay behind in Brazil to live in Brazil. Before now, Brazil has been very soft, easy. They don't really take it serious that people come in to give birth and go away or stay. But in recent times, I think they are beginning to notice the fact that people come in here to have their babies, take advantage of the whole situation. They can give birth for free in the hospitals, and then they can give birth and their child becomes automatic citizens, and then they leave the country to go away or they stay behind. So as a result of this, it is very simple. Let's not forget the topic of this video. It is pregnant women anywhere in the world that requires visa to come into Brazil should not apply for Brazilian tourist visa. If you're pregnant, don't bother to apply for Brazilian tourist visa. And here are my reasons. So now going back to what I was saying before I went back to the topic, as a result of people coming in to give birth, so it's becoming so much, I think they're beginning to notice just in recent times. So as a result, they take their time now to interview women. Okay, initially, before, even till now, Brazil is not a country or an embassy that invites you for an interview after they review your documents. No, they review your documents. If they feel that you qualify for the visa, they grant you the visa. They don't call nobody for interviews. But these days, because they want to curb the frequent influx of women coming to give birth in Brazil, they have started inviting women for interviews. Okay, so once you put in your application, they review your situation. They feel that you might be eligible for the visa. The next step will be to invite you for an interview. Remember, I said they didn't used to do this before. Okay, it is just in recent times they started inviting women for interviews to assess or to check if the woman is pregnant. They might ask you a couple of other questions, but their main target is to check you, look at you, assess you to see if you're pregnant. So there's absolutely no point in you knowing you're pregnant and then you start applying for the visa. So this video is to let you know that you might be invited for an interview, and once you're discovered pregnant, you will not be granted the visa. All right, in my time in 2022, I was not invited for an interview. I wasn't even pregnant either. I was already a resident in Brazil before I had my baby. Okay, so so there's absolutely no need embarking on a journey that might end up fruitless. There is no point wasting your time, your energy, and then the application fee, which is non-refundable. So this is why this video is here, to warn you ahead of time that if you're pregnant and they discover you're pregnant based on your interview with them, because they will definitely invite you as a woman, now that visa will not be granted. You can only try, in order not to discourage you totally, you can only try based on faith in God. Okay, because some people do have grace. We have grace more than, my grace might be more than yours, your grace might be more than mine. So based on grace and faith, you can say, it's okay, I'm pregnant, let me just try. Even if they don't give me, let me try. So based on that, you can try. But based on the reality, it is 100% rejection if you're discovered pregnant. So now, what can you do if you really love Brazil and you really want to live in Brazil? Here is what you can do. You can apply as a student to study in Brazil. If you're a man, a woman, I don't know, the husband, the wife, whichever, or whoever. Apply to study in Brazil. If you really love Brazil, you want to live in Brazil with your family, apply as a student. Studying in Brazil is absolutely free for international students. For citizens, for residents, and for international students, studying in Brazil is free. That is the beauty of Brazil. They make things way easier for people, whether you're a foreigner, a citizen, or whatever. They'll make things way easier for people, to be able to exist. Documentation is easy, getting your passport is easy, getting your permanent residence is easy. It's not difficult at all. So they make things so easy, giving birth in the hospital is free, going to the hospital for treatment is free. Everything is free. Mind you, when you're living here, you're working, you'll be paying tax, right? But the beauty of it is, whether you are working or not, you're still covered. You can still access all these things for free, whether you work or not. But the day you begin to work, remember, you will be part of their blessings. You will be part of their tax, you will pay tax as well, thereby contributing to the system, which is very important. You cannot just be taking, and then you don't give at all. So I just want you to have this at the back of your mind. So, you can apply to study in Brazil. And when you study, like I said, studying in the public universities for free, whether for undergraduate, master's, PhD, is absolutely free from the beginning to the end. You can also, while you're applying, scholarships can be attached to your application. And then you study for free, and with a scholarship, you'll be paid monthly. But if, for whatever reason, you are not given the scholarship, it's okay. You will still study for free. But the only thing is, you won't get that monthly allowance. But you can still study absolutely for free. So either way, you're still covered. Apply to study in Brazil, and then when you get your student visa, you can use the student visa to bring the rest of your family in. This process is called family reunion. A situation whereby through your student visa, you file for family reunion for your father, for your husband and children, and they cannot be denied. So you can reunite with your family after you get your own student visa, and then they come here to join you. And if you have children under the age of 10, they are eligible for provisional citizenship, meaning you can file for citizenship for them, but under provision. What does this mean? A temporal citizenship. They are Brazilian citizens, but they are saying because they were not born here, there is a clause behind it that says when they are 18 years, then they can declare whether they want to continue to be Brazilian citizens or they want to revoke that right. If they accept to continue to be Brazilian citizens, they grant them the permanent citizenship. But if they revoke it when they are 18, and then it's withdrawn from them. So at the end of the day, there is still a very high chance for your children born outside Brazil to become citizens. And this is after you have somehow found a way to get your permanent residency. You must first get your permanent residency before, maybe, after a year from the day you get your permanent residency, you are eligible to apply for citizenship. For your children, after they get their permanent residency, are eligible immediately for provisional citizenship. All right, so there are many ways to still achieve things without messing up things through tourist visa if you know you are pregnant. So this is my message for you today. I would strongly advise, if you love Brazil, you want to live in Brazil, apply as a student. Your husband can apply, you can apply, or both of you can apply, and either of you can use your student visa to bring in the rest of the family, and then you guys live happily ever after, and you find other means to have your permanent residency. Whether you want to have another baby, it's all up to you, because with that baby, all of you can have permanent residency, and then subsequently a year later you can apply for citizenship. But the younger ones below 10 years can apply for provisional citizenship. Okay, I hope this is clear enough. If you have questions for me, please put it down in the comment section below, or if you want to have personal chat with me, you want to ask me more questions, please send me a message on Instagram, and I will definitely be there to respond to you. All right, so thank you so much for watching me today. I will see you in my next video. I love you. Stay blessed.